Hello, friends, and happy holidays. Coming to you this holiday season 2021. And I wanted to do something a little bit different, a spin on the 12 days of Christmas. This holiday season can be challenging for any addiction or things that we may take in excess, be that food or anything through the holidays. Food is a big one, and obviously if we're early in recovery, the holidays can be a big challenge. So wanted to talk to you about the 12 days of freedom. The 12 days of freedom. On the first day of freedom, my true God gave to me self acceptance, self forgiveness, and patience. But that's three things, right? So the first thing, I'm just going to tie that into forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Relapse is a part of recovery. And unless we have forgiveness for ourselves and we're ready for that, one key note I think to think about too is relapse being part of recovery, and that's from anything. If we're trying to lose weight, we're going to slip. For me, it took a number of times in rehab to get sober. So, and without forgiveness, we just go back into the same shame, guilt, addiction, repeat, rinse, repeat, etc. So forgiveness. Without forgiveness, especially through the holidays, because there's so many things that we got to watch out for triggers. And what I wanted to point out is in my recovery and learning a lot about addiction. And so my drug of choice was alcohol. And it's been said and from studies that you often relapse subconsciously before you actually take that drink. And that's why forgiveness is such a key, and to watch out for those triggers and just protect yourself. Um, Remember that you are inherently safe. Inherently safe means we are born into this world without shackles, without the weight of our experiences potentially and our past. And the reason I start with forgiveness is without that, from my perspective, I don't think there's really a way to move forward, because that is the first step in any recovery from any type of addiction. We've got to forgive ourselves in order to move forward. And without forgiveness at the ready, if we do slip, it's going to lead to a repetitive cycle that we've been stuck in. For me, my relapse happened subconsciously, or I mean, there was probably a number of relapses in there, but after my first stint in rehab, I made it about 4 months. And, it was a big challenge, because once I did relapse, I went right back into the same cycle. I was so incredibly hard on myself. And without that forgiveness, which it's not easy. It's not an easy journey. But if we forgive ourselves, and in this time of the season, peace, love, joy, yes, that's for everyone around us in the world, and for our kids, and for our family, and for our loved ones, and for God. But we often overlook the biggest key: ourselves. Unless we treat ourselves that way first and initially, and most importantly, it's really hard to do that number one, on a consistent basis, but we'll burn out. We burn out unless we forgive ourselves first. Thanks for watching. And I'm really excited on this journey for the next 11 steps of freedom. So stay tuned, and we'll have some more steps of freedom and holiday tips for surviving the holidays, from our addictions and from our behaviors or habits that we want to gain freedom from. Thank you.